Hello, and welcome to another episode of Financial Fridays. Hope you guys had a great week. Today, I want to talk to you about this topic of financial freedom. You hear a lot of people talking about financial freedom, and it's thrown about. I believe that financial freedom can mean different things to different people. But since one of my goals in working with people is to gain them financial freedom, let me explain to you what financial freedom means to me. And I can sum that up in one sentence. Financial freedom means being at no one's mercy. That's it. No one can take advantage of you financially in any way when you are financially free. Now, there are about 4 components that I can identify that will give you financial freedom, and I just want to run through those right now. Number 1, financial freedom means taking personal responsibility for understanding how money works. You can't use the excuse that I wasn't taught that in school, my parents weren't like that, I didn't learn it, I'm just not good with money. That's no excuse. Until you can take personal responsibility for understanding how your money works, then you cannot be financially free. Financial freedom in the second case means exercising self-discipline so that you are in control of your spending. If you are not in control of your spending, you are at the mercy of anyone who dangles a bright, shiny object in front of you. You cannot be financially free until you discipline yourself and exercise self-control over your personal spending. What does that mean? That means setting up a plan for your money at the beginning of every month. You know, I call that an intentional spending plan, and that means that you are telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went at the end of every month. Don't be that person. Number 3, financial freedom means being debt-free. You know the scripture that says the borrower is slave to the lender, and that is true 24/7. Whether you owe it to a bank or you owe it to a relative. You ever owe somebody money personally and they look at your shoes and they say, those are some new shoes, right? Or you owe the bank and something happens to your income and you're getting calls because you're late on your payments, you are slave to the lender. And even if you're making your payments on time, you are still slave to the lender. Why? Because all that money that's going out the door every month is money that you can't be putting towards your own personal spending for things that you want, toys, vacations, whatever, or investing for your future. So you cannot be financially free until you are debt free. And finally, being financially free means not being dependent on any one stream of income. So if you have one stream of income and you are wholly dependent on that stream of income, and typically for most people, that means a job. That means when your boss starts acting like a jerk, when the company policies change and they start treating you like crap, like you really don't matter, you can't choose to leave, right? Because if you leave, then you can't pay your bills. But if you have multiple streams of income coming in because you've leveraged investments, you've leveraged real estate investments, you've leveraged an online course or a side hustle, something that you have coming in so that if you lose one, you still have 2 or 3 or 4 other ones that you can rely on to fill in the gaps. If you don't have that, you are not financially free. So that's what financial freedom means to me. What does it mean to you? Everybody has their own definition. But that's what financial freedom means to me, and I think that pretty much hits it right on the head. It means being at the mercy of no one. So ask yourself right now, who or what are you at the mercy of that's keeping you from being financially free? I think when you come up with the answer to that question, you will have your why as to why you need to get financially free right now. All right, that wraps up today's episode of Financial Fridays. Have a great weekend. I know I'm going to enjoy mine. And I'll see you again next week. Bye now.